Hello, I am hopping on here to share with you guys a new project. This is a project share using dies from Scrap Diva Designs. I am part of her design team, so she sent me some of these dies so that I could create with them and share with you guys some inspiration for how to use them. So what I decided to do was to create a little embellishment book. So she sent me a bunch of crafty themed dies that have recently been released, and they are so adorable. And so I thought, okay, how am I going to use these? So I decided a fun little embellishment book would be a good idea, something I could pass on in a gift. So that's what I did. I used the KS Craft embellishment book die to create this, but I did modify it a little bit. But everything else in here is from Scrap Diva Designs. The paper collection I used is from Simple Stories, and it is a crafty collection from last year. I can't remember the name of it though. I'll look it up and put it in the description below so that if you're interested, you can go and check out the paper. Okay, so let me share what I created and how I created it. So first up is the Craft Caddy die. This creates a really cute craft tote, and it has lots of layering pieces. I didn't use all of the pieces because I knew I was going to be making mine flat and that I would be layering some ephemera on the front of it. But if you check out the website, you can see that there are several layering pieces where you can make it three-dimensional. You can add pockets. You can turn it into a box. The sky is the limit with this thing. So I kept mine flat so that I could put it on the cover of my album. I stitched around it with pink thread. Many of the pieces do have stitching marks on them, but I went ahead and stitched it because I wanted mine to be pink to coordinate with the papers. So I went ahead and machine stitched over the top of those stitching lines, and they were great because they were good guidelines so that I could stay straight. Sometimes I struggle with that. So I just created this little caddy. I added this bow here from Sparkling Ghoul. I put a cute little button in the center of it. I loaded up some ephemera over here. I've just got some flowers, a little spool of thread, some ink, and then the sentiment that says I can totally make that, which I think we can all relate to. Over here on the side of the craft caddy, I just put a little bead and this acrylic scissors. I don't actually know where I got these. I want to say it was a freebie gift from somewhere that I ordered from, but I don't know where. But I've had them in my stash for a while, so this was the perfect project to add them on to the front. On the side here, I do have a little mini size dangle. I created just some fun little beads that match the collection. And then I also put in this little cute pink pencil, which I thought was kind of fun and went with the collection. And then I've got a little blue bow here, and then pretty much everything else is just little beads. There's a little heart and then this little orange tassel. So that's just kind of fun hanging off the side there. The album is meant to stand up, so you could put it up on like a shelf and just display it, or you can open it up and enjoy the goodies. Okay, so let's take a look at the inside. On the first page here, I have the scissors die from Scrap Diva Designs, and I've just layered it up here with some orange paper and then this blue pattern paper for the handles. And then in the center, I put little brads. They are glued though, so they don't move back and forth. I wanted them to be stationary so that they can easily be added to an embellishment or used. On the and they are on here with a glue dot, so the recipient can just take them off and use them. Over here on the right, I just have a little journaling card, and I've added some ephemera to decorate that. And so I glued this down so the recipient could basically take the embellishments that I've created off, use them, and then they could use this album and put actual pictures in there, or they could put their own embellishments and gift it. So the options are there. Down here on this bottom part, I have the stamp pad embellishments, and I've just kept these flat. The ink pad itself is raised up on foam, and then so is the little stamp itself. And then I put some little flower ephemera back there and some jimmies. I've added some little charms over here on the sides. You can turn this die into a shaker, but I decided to keep mine just as a regular embellishment. And I basically put some little hearts up here on the top part and this little die cut star. And I think those turned out super duper cute. They're really fun little crafty embellishments. Over here on the left, I just took some cut aparts and ephemera and created another little embellishment piece. And this does come off. It can be used by the recipient. So I think that's really, really fun. Okay, and the next page are the hole punches, and I created 2 of those. And I put a little eyelet here in the center where the little gear would be. And then I put these cute little polka dot bows on there that I've shown in a previous haul video. I've got some little page flags stitched at the top up here. And then I've just got this create sentiment that is glued to the page. So I think those are really fun though and cute. And again, they're just on there with glue dots so the recipient can take them off and use them. Down here, I have a couple of different embellishments. I have the glue runner or the tape runner die, and I just layered up all the pieces. I added some enamel dots to the centers where the gears would be, and I think those are really fun. I used some floral paper for the background. These are the embossing tools, and I cut those out of some fun black and white paper, and then I put these 3D paper flowers on them and some little page flags and then some little greenery tucked in behind them. And I think those are super fun and cute. And I just love how all of these stuff turned out. It's so fun to make things that we use every day in our crafting. This is just an ephemera piece from the collection. I just put a glue dot behind it so the recipient could take it off here and use it. And then I just layered up these hearts on this little picture here. This is really more just a space filler, but I think it looks cute. And then on this page, I have the glue bottles. I think the glue bottles are my favorite. I think they're so stinking cute. I love the little lids and how dimensional they are, and the little glue that is sort of stamped or cut into the paper labels. Those are just so cute. I added some little polka dot bows again. I've just layered up some of the embellishments over here and added this little heart to the side, but I really love these little glue bottles. And then down here at the bottom, I just made a side pocket where I included some tags. So this is just a tag. I didn't do anything to it. I just kept it plain so the recipient could write on it or add a photo. This is a flip up pocket where you can make a list of the things that you are creating. And this says, "Hello craft room, how I've missed you," which I think is fun. And then there's another die cut there where you can make a list or write some journaling or something like that. And then this back piece is just a list as well. And this was one of the cut aparts from the collection, and you can make a list here. And I just put a little paper clip there. So I think that turned out super fun. I just love how this all came together, and I love these little die cuts. They are just the cutest thing ever, and such a fun way to share our love of crafting with each other. And I think these would just make really cute embellishments in a scrapbook album, on a card, on any kind of project, really. So I just think that that is super duper fun. On the back, I did include a little cut apart here that says happiness is craftiness. And so I think that's really fun. So I'm going to put the links to all of these products in the description below so you can check them out. Be sure to use coupon code larisa10 at Scrap Diva Designs to save 10% off your order. And thank you so much, Erica, for sending me these dies. I really enjoyed playing with them, and I had a lot of fun creating this book. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.